ESPN Plus from Morgantown, West Virginia. It's West Virginia taking on the Nittany Lions of Penn State as the Mountaineers welcome another ranked opponent to Morgantown, trying to get the same thing done as Monday night in the backyard brawl against arch rival Pitt. You see the fully packed crowd, you see the emotion, the build-up, one of the biggest and first games in the Dan Stratford era. There's the game winner for West Virginia, the 2-1 result for the Mountaineers, the biggest result of the season, but it's so early on. Andrew Caridi joined alongside by former ESPN soccer writer Adam Zundel. And Adam, Coach Stratford says that was great, that was awesome, one of the greatest moments ever, but that can't be the apex. There's so much season left.
Absolutely. It's so early that you want to take that result and you want to take the momentum and you want to build on top of it with another result, another big challenge here tonight in nationally ranked Penn State.
Ready for action here. West Virginia in the gray and Penn State in the navy blues as we are underway. The all-time series owned by Penn State, really. They're 28-2 and very good in Morgantown as well. The Nittany Lions 10-3-1 when on the road. The last time these two teams met back in 2015, a 3-0 West Virginia win, and we'll see how this one transpires early.
Yeah, inside that record, though, West Virginia has had a little bit of the better of the series in the last 6 meetings. So early on, Penn State, kind of like the football team back in the day, yep. Penn State had the advantage then. As of late, West Virginia doing a little bit better, 4-1-1 in the last 6.
The energy, the excitement for games like this and the Pitt game as well. Both of these coaches value these regional rivalries, and in which cases, so much of the focus is on RPI, where you'll be at the end of the season, but the importance of college athletics is, games like this.
I was thinking about it today, too, with conference realignment, all that other stuff that's just swirling around. It still matters. Penn State still matters to West Virginia fans, as we see it play down in here in the box. It still matters to fans. That's what you see the big crowd here tonight on a Friday night. Not only is it Penn State, they're nationally ranked. You saw West Virginia play well, and when those elements come together, you're going to get good crowds.
There's Coach Cook and the DDS faithful. As West Virginia puts it back into play, here's Aaron Dangracia, strong and sturdy, and won't muscle by him. West Virginia playing that 3-4-3 formation, which Penn State saw against Syracuse in their last game, which, speaking to both coaches, helped in preparation for both squads. Pierre Reedy, trying from way downtown, and this will be put out of danger by West Virginia's Kevin Morris, fifth-year guy in his own right.
Penn State pressing high, forcing turnovers. This is not what Coach Stratford would like to see right now.
Ness looking to play butts on.
And this is similar to what West Virginia did to Pitt, just pressing so high and forcing the turnover deep in the field. The game was played largely in front of Pitt's net there for stretches of time, and it's certainly very early right now, but you're seeing the strategy from Penn State.
West Virginia coming into this game with a 2-0 record. Penn State, 1 win, 1 draw, coming off of that 3-0 shutout against a quality opponent in Syracuse. And as previously stated, Mountaineers victorious in that backyard brawl back on Monday. West Virginia looking to settle in possession here. Bear will switch. Mountaineers getting another look with Swiger. Flip it over to Luke McCormick. Forward onto Swiger. Drives it across. Read by Penn State's defense and cleared by Hackenberg.
Hackenberg, a steady presence there on the back line for Penn State.
McCormick runs into traffic, and Penn State will put it out of danger. Aludesu over the top, played well by Thiessen, and settled there to Ryan Bear. There he is, getting in a good position to receive that ball, and Dangracia can reset.
Let's go back to that point of 8.5 miles run there by Ryan Bear. I mean, if you take it from a cross-country perspective, they run, 5 miles or a 10K. And they usually race twice a month because of the amount of time it takes you to recover and be at your best. And here we are, several days later, asking a lot of these players to kind of go give that kind of effort once again. It's just a little bit of perspective on how far these guys run in a night. Now, obviously, that is a high end but there are lots of miles being run by all players here tonight.
How about this? In the English Premier League last season, only 2 players ran more than that, and that is at the absolute highest level in the world. And you make an excellent point there, Adam, because if this is later on in the season, or if that game happens later, then maybe Ryan Baer doesn't start. Maybe he doesn't have the same impact that he's expected to have in this game.
Well, we're going to keep an eye on how his minutes are managed here tonight, and I think it's a lot of feel, and have to communicate with Coach Stratford and see how the performance is going.
We're in the 5th minute here. Blow you, the senior, right out of danger, and the first set piece opportunity for either team. It's a corner kick coming up for Penn State.
The other night, Pitt had the advantage in corners over West Virginia. Mountaineers did well to defend those. Nothing really threatening coming on the end of most of Pitt's attempts. Mountaineers with good height on its back line and other spots of the field. So
senior Seth Kuhn will take this corner. And it's headed to the back post and cleared by Dank Gracia. A missile coming in, and Dank Gracia handled it well. Might have taken a deflection on the way to number 4 in gray. We'll see this one again here on the whip in from Kuhn.
You see Dank Gracia on that back line, on that back post. That's why, that's why you're supposed to be there, right? To help clear those away.
Yeah, they've actually
That's not an accident.
Skidded off the top of the head of senior Bjarne Thiessen. So Kuhn will take this one again. Likely to be an outswinger. There's the approach. Cleared away powerfully, chased down by Kuhn towards the far sideline. We're in the 7th minute here in Morgantown as Kuhn lets this one roll out of play.
You mentioned that 3-0 result for Penn State. Interestingly, scored those 3 goals with only having 40% possession in that match. So content to absorb some pressure in some moments, and then took advantages of their opportunities when they came up.
Yep, Penn State is a counter-attacking team primarily. And Coach Stratford saying the first goal in this game, oh so important. Tactical implications abound depending on who gets what and when.
Absolutely. Yep, you said it. That first goal, I mean, you can almost say it in every match how important that first goal is, but because of the seemingly different styles coming into this one, could have a bigger impact.
McCormick and Kuhn coming together on that far sideline right in front of the faithful here at Dick DeLess Soccer Stadium. It's a foot race and cleared out. Laundry and Jorgensen were after it. West Virginia trying to get their press started here. This is West Virginia's freshman, Frederick Jorgensen from our house, Denmark. He started both games this season for West Virginia.
West Virginia going backwards before going forwards here. And Penn State playing a high line.
Nice touch on to Pineda. He's in the starting lineup to bust this line. McCormick chips it in, shakes, handles, and secures it at the near post.
Yeah, good call about Pineda in his entry into this lineup, because he's so good on the ball and can try to stretch Penn State's back line, try to find some space and create space, pull those center backs away from the middle of the field.
Jorgensen central for Baer. Beautifully weighted pass onto the outside, and space to operate here for the Mountaineers. Keski will play this one to Penn State's back line. Settled down by Keegan Ness. West Virginia looking to press here. Laundry, the redshirt junior, just puts it into space. Thiessen steps up and takes it away.
And that's what West Virginia wants to do. Force that long pass. Really didn't have a lot of intent to it. Thiessen's there to pick it up.
Here's Femi Abudesu, sophomore from Philly. 9 starts in 13 games last season. signed actually with the USL Academy contract with the Tampa Bay Rowdies in February 2020, right before COVID hit. He stands 6'3" and is throwing in the ball now. Beaulieu, and that touch on to Dengracia. And Tukeski puts it central, and there's the whistle and foul called. Ness on top of Ryan Baer. Quick restart here for West Virginia. McCormick with a penetrating run from Jorgensen. McCormick held off well by Awudesu, but again, only as far as Thiessen. Baer and find Pineda. And up starts Penn State. Over the top ball will be chased down by Dengracia. You see West Virginia nearly able to get that takeaway, even though they got it back and lost it again. One of Coach Stratford's focus is, even when we lose the ball, we have to have great shape to win the ball back. When the other team doesn't have the ball, they don't have any opportunities. Penn State will claim this one. Seems like West Virginia is going at Awudesu, but look at the physical attributes he has. Some really great close down speed. Thiessen hampered by Beaulieu. He'll take the shot, saved Tukeski. Pushed away to the 6 and cleared. All of a sudden, Penn State with a great opportunity off the hustle from Beaulieu, and another tough tackle. It's Watson again. He goes down, and he might be off. Jalen Watson is gone. A red card in the 23rd minute with the hard tackle on Pineda.
Yeah, we talked about the goal-scoring opportunity, and that goes into consideration when giving the card.
And we'll see it again. Here's the opportunity for Beaulieu, tied up there with Thiessen. How about the effort there from 9 and Navy? What a stop from Tukeski. Swiger able to clear, and on the counter opportunity, Watson, you just got to shake your head. You see what he's going for, but that's the speed from Pineda. Just trying to get that leg across and kick it away, but now it is Penn State playing one man down. A red card to Jalen Watson in the 23rd minute. And you do have time if you're West Virginia. And you do have talent if you're Penn State.
And this is the spot where West Virginia has liked. They've liked McCormick on the ball.
Some respect shown after nothing but 110% hustle. That's Reedy and McCormick going in after it. Good sportsmanship.
Two guys going for the ball. You talked about Reedy, his 6th season, a couple of knee injuries, and obviously the COVID year. He's going to end up with 3 Penn State degrees. So we talk about a guy making the most of his opportunity. Coach thinks he's one of the best attacking players in the country.
And in a situation like this, if you're Penn State, you look to guys like Pierre Reedy, who's joked about being an old man within this Penn State program because he is in his 6th year, but I mean, he's been through everything, right? So as far as he's concerned, and as far as his team is concerned, this is nothing. So his team will look to his leadership to get them through this stormy weather. Jorgensen from Thiessen. Headed away by Laundry.
See how West Virginia maybe connects some passes here. Send some numbers on this side of the field.
West Virginia trying to pick this Penn State lock.
Good switch here. See if West Virginia continues to be deliberate.
Number 24 going in number 11. And number 20.
And again, West Virginia can be patient here.
They are looking calm. Jorgensen scores! Freddie Jorgensen, the freshman, beats Shakes High in the 34th minute. West Virginia 1, Penn State 0 in Morgantown.
It's sustained pressure from West Virginia. A long time on that attack. A good ball from McCormick, as you'll see here. Little combination. And top shelf for the score. It was that area of the field West Virginia has been going that direction the entire first half. Beautiful finish here.
Jorgensen.
That's the give, and there's the go.
The freshman beat Shakes for power. That angle of attack that West Virginia claimed was nearly perfect, and an eruption from Dick Dalesk Soccer Stadium. The man advantage, the goal advantage. And the Mountaineers leading number 17 in the country early on. So Kuhn with the left. Hits the whistle. Lifted in, back post. Awudesu there. Second opportunity for Penn State in the box. Blocked. Nearly cleared. Beaulieu bouncing. Headed off the goal line.
Thiessen took it off the goal line there. Really good opportunity there for Penn State. A couple of good cracks at it coming off that set opportunity.
Best look of the second half. We're only 6 minutes in, but belongs to Penn State. Bouncing and dangerous with the exclamation point. Bjarne Thiessen with a clear off the line. Over the top. After it is Evans. Dank Gracia assists Elijah Borneo. There's the size from Dank Gracia. Unbelievable distribution to put it central. Jimenez Albalda. Borlat Yegi with his hand up, calling for the cross from McCormick, who approaches the 18-yard box. McCormick deflected. Corner kick, West Virginia. And we'll take a second look at the goal line clearance from Thiessen.
That was Morris getting that one up in the air. Another opportunity for Penn State. You see Tekeski in a good spot, but just so many chances. Thiessen there takes it off the line. Good awareness to be in the right spot. Those, again, those aren't accidents.
Less threatening than live in the moment, but nonetheless, you need a goal for Penn State. It's going to be from set pieces or a counterattack, and that foul to create the set piece was from the counter. Urs Navarro sends in the corner. Back post, headed on! Goal, West Virginia! A clear and a goal! It's Thiessen!
The German standing 6'5". That's what you expect on these set opportunities. Puts one in. Penn State, the only other goal they gave up this year, also came off a cross. And there he is at the back post. Puts it in.
The towering German over everybody. No chance for Shakes. Dog pile, but they gotta climb up to him. It's Bjarne Thiessen. West Virginia 2, Penn State 0. And with the man advantage, West Virginia with another goal advantage. 2.5 minutes from the desired result for West Virginia, and what can Penn State pull out of their pocket? Over the top by Dank Gracia. It's a great ball. Jimenez Albalda in on goal! Jimenez Albalda seals it! 3-1 winner!